Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool. This is the Tite-Reach Extension Clamp. It's a very simple design, uses a basically a threaded rod attached to a flat plate with a raised portion that slides into this rail, locks in, and then forms a little vise, or kind of a, not a wrench, but a vise. This then provides the tension on this side. It'll hold up to a 1 1/8 inch nut, and it'll hold it nice and solid, so you can really count on being able to push it up against the bolt or whatever. You can start the threading process, but it is not a wrench, so you don't want to bend it trying to apply much force. It'll go down to about an 1/8 inch. To me it looks like it's going down to about a 0, but that's what they recommend. Works with bolts too, not just the nuts. Spin that up, and then I can grab that nut, or grab the bolt head, excuse me, and I could slide that in, or hold it as I'm trying to thread maybe a nut on if this is spinning freely, but again, it's not a wrench. These are made overseas. I paid about 19 bucks on Amazon for it. I actually saw it in a video. Somebody was hopping booths at SEMA doing quick videos on things, and they showed this thing, and I thought that looks kind of cool. I want to learn more about it. So I ended up getting one, and then actually after I ordered it, somebody emailed me saying, hey, check out this video, that might be something you're interested in. I emailed back saying it's on the way. This not only can do bolts and nuts, it also can do things like hose clamps. So here I put a little hose clamp on this, when it's on there. I can then line that up, and if I hold this on and twist this thing, you can see that it will get to the point where I can slide the hose clamp off or back on and then cut it free, and then the hose clamp's stuck. Same here. Imagine this one's on a tube. I could just reach in, crank it down on the hose clamp. If the hose clamp's steady, I can actually do it without holding onto it, and then grab it and flip it off, and you can see it's on there pretty tight. Can work with larger ones too. If I wanted to spin it up here and put something like this into it, you can see that. This larger hose clamp. And then, whoops, this one's a pretty strong one. I'm pushing the limits of this thing. I could see if you wanted to make a hose clamp specific one that didn't have the flat edges, it'd be a little bit easier. And then you could slide that on to whatever your hose is and then cut it free. Or a smaller one here. But anyway, Tite-Reach Extension Clamp. This is made by the it's available at Tite-Reach.com, or I'll put an Amazon link for where I got it, and it's also known as the TR, I assume for the TR, excuse me, TR-EXCL-V1. So I'm assuming that's Tite-Reach Extension Clamp version 1. So maybe they'll get some feedback and see. Technically, it's the length of this threaded rod that defines the size of it. So if you had a longer rod, here, you could certainly make a bigger one, but it's pretty basic design, and it works as advertised. So there you go, the Tite-Reach Extension Clamp. And with that, Doc out.